Choo-choo.
Yo. What up, though? It's your boy B Show, 4G Audio Podcast.
Gang.
You know what it is. I just wanted to say, go Raptors.
Yes.
Go Raptors.
We the North.
Brought that shit home. Congratulations. Big shit.
Leonard
That's awesome.
2020.
That's what's up. It's a big first for the country. A lot of firsts going around right now.
Yeah.
I would say.
Why don't you tell us about another first, Brandon?
Yeah.
Well, I became a Faja today.
A Faja.
Yeah.
Of a little
fucking
girl.
Let's hear it. Congrats, man.
Congratulations,
Fuck
my
yeah.
friend.
Right? Thanks, boys.
Name. Tell the people the name.
Stevie Louise Cody.
Gang.
Cutie
Is
girl.
what we named her.
Stay away, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what it is. Shout out my queen. And yeah, that's that. Speaking of firsts,
More
First.
first.
there's more firsts.
I just lost my virginity.
Boom.
That's what's
Damn,
up.
stars.
Drop the bomb
Blew,
on him.
blew my
stop.
big surprise.
Spoiler alert. No, tell us what we got,
As you
man.
can see, I'm pretty tired, but
Yeah.
no, we got
You got this.
we got Jonesy, we got new Psych-E, who's our special guest today, by the way.
Hey, folks.
And we got myself, Bourbon Room next Friday, opening
Ooh,
June
yeah.
21st.
for
Yeah.
Mr. Jones.
Okay, I'm actually just gonna say something real quick.
Yeah.
So we were saying next Friday, but we just have to let you know that we recorded this
Oh yes.
today,
thank you.
which is last week.
Pre-record, yeah.
What's up?
But so we're saying next week, but if you're watching this on Saturday the
It was
22nd, it'll be yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Or whatever. Or if you're watching it anytime after this is 22nd, it'll be like
In the past.
Or past, yeah. So we're
Yeah.
talking future, it'll be past, whatever. But we just really wanted to point that out to you, just so you're not confused when we keep saying tomorrow
I'm still confused.
or next week. Sorry, yeah, gang.
We
They
tried
get
our
it.
best.
They understand.
Yeah,
But
We
but
got
yeah, it's
smart
first time you guys are
people here.
performing. That's fucking sick.
Yeah,
Yeah, have you
what's
ever been?
Not like
Not like a-
that, and then
No,
like an
okay,
event
yeah.
with people. Like I was dragged up on stage like back in the day
Like
when
in
I
front
was
of some friends or something?
yeah,
like,
I was like living in Guelph while a bunch of buddies were in university, and I was like drunk at a bar,
Yeah.
and like they're like, hey, fucking like I guess the one of my buddies knew the DJ,
Okay.
and they're like, hey, let's like get this guy on stage, So like they pulled me up on stage, and I was like looking through like a bunch of shit. They just threw on a random beat, and yeah, just like did a verse, and that was
Yeah,
that.
you
was
didn't
it.
have like a designated set or
No,
anything,
no,
or,
it was, like,
have your own
impromptu,
beats and
like-
shit, like
Yeah, and I was like half in the bag too at this point because I'd already been drinking for a while, so I probably didn't go as great as I
Yeah.
have it in my head. But
But yeah, I'm super excited for you guys. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man.
Fucking right.
I'm looking forward to it.
Sure.
yeah, shout out World Peace Jesus for hitting us up,
Big ups.
getting us to come out, and Mr. Jones for letting us have him song.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah,
Jones.
fucking Mr. Jones.
See.
No
Down with
relation.
And shout out
Yeah.
shout out to all the other opening acts.
Yeah, I heard there's a sudden movement.
Side movement. There might be
Some Kenny King Khan.
Yeah, there's gonna
Going
be a
down.
whole bunch.
Whole line
I think I don't know if that. No. I was gonna say that might be part of his tour, but no.
No,
That's Saturday, Sunday, I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
Or no,
so shout out.
I think he's doing Ottawa Sunday.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Fuck, I forget. I read so much shit all the
Yeah.
time.
but
Gosh
you know,
damn.
you already know enough about us. Let's learn about this guy over here. What up? What up, new Psych?
Hey.
Yeah, fuck, man.
Thanks for coming out, homie.
So-
Yeah.
So I mean, we've
Great to
all
be
been
here.
watching you, keeping your shit and whatever.
Okay.
We formally met today, I guess. Really, But-
Yeah.
we're excited to have you on. You definitely spit some fucking bars. I've seen
Yeah, your
a few
videos
little
are tight.
things.
Right.
Actually, question. I think we already talked about this, but do you have like recorded songs?
Not like
I know
not
I-
full,
I
not
was gonna
full
say
quality.
I know you had like okay,
Yeah, so
they weren't,
I
like,
put
masters.
two out like by myself, so it's just beats that I'll find on YouTube, and then I fucked with fucking weak Audacity and this USB mic that I just got this past like April or something.
What is it?
Still figuring it. AT2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
I use a Blue Yeti.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Courtesy,
yeah, I got a couple
Prop.
songs out on YouTube and shit, but nothing's like the sound that should be like considered an actual song.
Yeah.
You're just coming with the bars. That's what it is, though. You got the bars,
it's all
the
about
lyrics.
bars. It's all about bars.
That's what's up.
Get the flow down right, and then fucking just talk to the people.
Yeah.
So how long have you been writing?
Use a lot of big words
Writing
too, I
for?
find too.
Yeah.
Well, not even big words, just
Very
like articulate,
creative,
like you're like.
Yeah. So I've been doing this. Well, let's put it the informal way. I've been doing this since I was like fucking in grade 5, like walking home by myself, just like rapping, but it was shit, and I didn't know swear words back then, so I was just fucking
Were
like,
you rapping
doing-
along the songs, or you're like
no,
your own
just
thing?
like this, like picture this, like short, chubby kid walking down a suburban street and fucking white as shit, and like I got some whack ass basketball shorts on, and nobody's around me, and I'm just like spitting bars to myself. Terrible bars.
Yeah.
Don't worry about those ones. But
Everybody starts
seriously,
somewhere.
yeah, seriously, I started last May, we'll call it, where I was like, you know what, fuck it, like, I can't go to sleep anymore without thinking of bars before fucking going to sleep. Like, it's getting to the point where, like, if I don't write shit down, it's gonna be kind of like, man, fucking, what's the point? Like,
Disappears
why
and shit.
am I thinking about this shit then? So I started writing shit down, gained a bit of confidence as I was going. I would video myself. At first, I would just do black videos. I would put my phone down, press record, and then just, like, spit bars to it, because I wasn't confident in my shit yet.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, though, I might say, because it was pretty trash at the beginning. Then, like,
So you
slowly
found your
progress.
flow,
Yeah. Get a couple haters telling you, like, oh, this is shit. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Now I'm going to fix it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Flip that shit. And so, yeah, now I'm just trying to put shit out every week. I just put out a Uchiwali freestyle today. It was fucking
no way.
pretty hype stuff. Yeah.
Where can we find that?
My
You
Instagram,
wanna
if we can
check
pull
it
that
out
up.
right now? Yes, we can.
Yeah, sure.
Can we Instagram on that?
Yeah, we can do that. Just give me a second. I can pull that shit up.
Selling work on the internet. Call it Instagram.
You know.
Oh yeah.
I forget.
So how many of these videos have you done now?
Ooh. We'll see. Probably upwards, like, I think it's around, like, 55 or 56
You've
now,
been going
posts
for a
that I've
while.
made.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been doing things for a while. I've been really analyzing the different trends of, like, other artists who rap on Instagram, and, like, trying to break down the ratios of, like, posts to how much followers they'll have. And, like, it's pretty much a direct correlation where it goes, like, you got a shit ton of posts, keep them quality, obviously, but you got a shit ton of posts, you're going to be reaching a lot more people.
Yeah.
And that's how you see your Instagram grow. That's how you see your name grow a little bit. You probably know this too, because you've been working with the hashtag game, and that's how we got that guy.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, so it's a matter of, like, producing
Content.
all the content that you can.
Yeah.
And it's like Gary Vee just saying, like, just fucking, like, put shit out there.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of it. That's what I was, like, really worried about at the beginning, is like, man, like, people are gonna judge me. Oh my god. Doesn't fucking matter.
Exactly.
You know,
And
so
that's
it's
what
just
this
like,
Friday is all about. You know?
exactly. It's gonna be getting my
Apparently, I
name
can't log into Instagram right now.
No
so-
way.
Shit, eh?
Shoot, that's all right. We don't have to listen to it right now. Well, maybe.
Go check out his.
Yeah, go check
yeah.
out my
his
Instagram.
Instagram.
What's
The-
it?
Tell
the-
them where you can.
Yeah,
find you
so
at.
the @ for my Instagram is the new Psych-E, THENEWPSYCHE, and yeah, you can find me. I'm that white kid that's rapping in his fucking in his little bedroom there. So
Yeah, damn. Yeah,
you
check
know
him
what's
out.
up.
Let's
The
go.
bars
Bars.
are up. The
Yeah.
bars are up.
Fucking
You
A, man.
you'll find out. For
But see,
sure.
like, you know what? As we were talking about this and talking about, like, how you don't really have any, like, actual songs, I was kind
Yeah.
of thinking about it. I was like, you know what, man? I'm like, I guess that kind of says a lot. Like, fucking, like, I've already been impressed enough. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
like, check this dude, right?
Yeah.
And, like, so it almost blows me away that you don't have songs because, like,
Yeah.
because you are, like, you're talented. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, like I have a feature. So this kid is his handle's like generic white kid or something.
Okay.
And yeah, so I featured on one of his
It's just
tracks.
you with a different voice.
What?
It's just you with a different voice. No.
What do you mean? Oh yeah. Imagine.
It's
No,
like you're like
that's
delusional
sick. Yeah,
Thomas.
two personas. No. My two personas, Psyche and Conscious. You can hear about that after.
Oh
but,
shit. Okay, we'll get to that.
But yeah, no. So this guy, he's I guess from Toronto or whatever, contacted me the same way for this show. He's like, he just like found my name and he was like, man, like you're a dope artist. Like I write my own shit. I'm in Toronto. I'm trying to like make this movement where I'm like connecting with everybody around me and like trying to get like collabs with everybody, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do too.
Man. Like,
yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, and so yeah, me and him did a song. It's pretty hype. Pretty sure it's called Kings. I forget. I might be wrong. But yeah, he kills his verses. I do my thing on mine, and
so he reached out to you and got you on it.
Yeah, that's actually how I met Mini Guinea too. Shout out to him.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I was gonna get to that too. I was gonna ask you how you guys knew each other.
So Generic knew Mini through Instagram, and then was like, hey, like telling me, he's like, hey, I know this guy in Ottawa who produces and like records for people. Like, you should hit him up. It'd be an easy way to get like good quality recording so that the song could be lit and like put on YouTube and everything. I was like, awesome, that sounds good. And at first I was like, man, this is probably gonna be sketchy as shit. Like, I don't know this guy, and like Minnie wasn't replying super quick at the start, and then it was just like I was like worried, like, oh man, like is he bunking me? Like is this kid like but no, he came through. I did the recording. Everything was like really well done. This kid's meticulous.
Oh man,
he is so tight on his fucking music. It's unreal, and like his skills for rapping, let alone, are amazing. But then he fucking brings in all this shit. He's like Russ, man. The guy fucking does everything. Oh shit. Yeah,
that's a good comparison for sure. Yeah,
and so and then so that song's pretty hype. You should check that one out. It's on his page. Contact me if you want to find it.
What is it again? Generic white kid?
Generic white kid. There's underscores on either side. But yeah, really dope guy. He put on a song recently that was also fucking unreal. His flow is really good. I like his shit a lot.
he's from Toronto?
Yeah, he's on. Yeah, totally.
Fuck yeah, no, I like Mini Guinea, man. Like we had him on 3 times actually. Fuck
yeah.
But I'm really impressed with his everything. Like
yeah. His song Class, bro, that shit fucking blew me out of the water.
Oh yeah, fuck.
That hook is so tight. That shit's so cool. Yeah, man, shout out to him. He's fucking like he's helping me on the way. Like he's probably gonna watch this shit. Like, man, you're the reason I'm fucking bumping up in this. So keep that up.
Mad respect.
Yeah, mad respect on him.
Hell yeah. Word. So, what are some of your inspirations? What did you listen to growing up?
I can guess.
Growing up, guess first. Guess a couple, and then I'll tell you who like my recent guys are.
Well, actually, you know what? Now that I say that, I also realize you're wearing that hat.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So it's
pretty
obvious
obvious.
now, but I feel like that was one right off the bat that I was like definitely.
Big time.
Eminem. I'm talking about Eminem.
Shout out M. M is the GOAT. You can't deny it. It's like fucking any argument you want to hop into that M isn't the fucking best rapper out there.
But
this isn't coming from a white guy being like, oh my god, the like best white rapper is the best. No, he's the best lyrically. He's the best with flow. He can grab anybody's attention, and he's a fucking shit disturber. He creates the fucking game. He knows what it's about.
Fuck yeah. I don't know though, man. If I had to like guess like something that wasn't as obvious as your hat, I don't know, man.
Mac Miller.
Mac Miller's big.
Okay. I was gonna ask you if you even like do you listen to Busta Rhymes at all?
No, I don't. So
there was one thing that you put out recently. It might have been that 4 bars.
Okay.
Or if it wasn't that, it was the one maybe just before that or something.
Black City
but it was
Fortress
right
coming
around
into
that.
the light of day. Right away, I fly away to found
Yeah.
my way to my silent space or something.
Just
yeah.
the like flow of it, I was like almost the fucking Busta Rhymes a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, no. So, like you said, Mac Miller.
That's
yeah,
sick.
big shit. Eminem. I fucked with a lot of G-Eazy,
Nice.
some J. Cole, love Kendrick.
Oh,
Recently,
J. Cole, I see that.
yeah. Recently, I've been hopping on Marlon Craft and Coda the Friend.
Marlon
Co-
Craft.
Yeah,
What's the last one? Coda?
Coda.
Coda the friend?
Yeah, so both
Man,
of
what
these
am I
artists.
I know Marlon Craft through Team Backpack.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I
Let me
found him
get
on
that.
Sway's Universe one time,
Yeah.
and I was like, man, like I need to be learning from this.
He's-
So that's what I do with the artists is fucking like you gotta analyze what they're actually saying and then
Yeah.
fucking try it.
Try and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's an art.
Mhm.
Sorry, man. I fucking hate
Yeah, no worries.
fucking with my phone on this shit. But can you? What's the code of my friend?
Coda
the
the
friend?
friend. Yeah.
K-O-T?
KOTATHE.
Oh, there it is.
He's big. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
big.
164K.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then give me the other one.
Marlon Craft. I don't know
Okay.
what the handle is, but it probably.
I just maybe
Yeah,
throw
what?
his name in. Oh, there
Yeah.
came up. But
So yeah, I've been
no.
strongly influenced by those two
I'm gonna
recently.
check that out later.
Totally.
I just never heard those names.
Yeah.
So I was just like sick. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. I'll check that.
100%. Yeah.
Like I said, I don't like fucking with my phone, but
Yeah.
I just want to write it down, and later I
Yeah.
would really have a really hard time trying to explain. Remember that
Yeah,
thing you
I've
said
never
about
done
the
it before.
guys?
That's why this is recorded.
Exactly.
Yeah, true. Right? Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I could just
Actually,
watch it
I
after.
do.
Yeah.
Pinpoint that shit. No.
Yeah.
But yeah. So those guys, it's good. No, and I do the same thing when I like hear someone talk about a new artist. Like I try and get their name down like as soon as I can, so that I remember it. And I love finding new artists.
Yeah.
Like recently, actually, also I found NF.
Yeah, man. Oh
yeah.
yeah, NF's nice
And
for
like
sure.
he's blowing me away. Like the guy
Yeah.
fucking doesn't even swear in his raps,
Yeah.
but they're aggressive.
Does he
as
not?
shit.
No.
No,
He
man.
doesn't. Nothing.
No.
You look at all his albums, and they're clean. They don't have the
Yeah.
E beside it
I
I
because he
feel like
doesn't
he's
swear.
got obviously very Eminem.
Yeah,
fucking
because he's
feel,
Michigan. Yeah.
But
Start,
he's somebody else. I forget. But I don't know. I really like that dude.
Huge.
Great
Sick,
flow and
huge.
like very very smart. Like,
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
deep
Maybe not
lyrics.
smart, but lyrics
Lyrics.
lyrics on
Lyrically,
point and
it's
shit.
it's right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he, man, like fuck, he's out there. He's the type of guy that like throughout his career, he's just gonna get better and better
Yeah,
because he keeps talking about real shit.
yeah.
It's never trends. It's this is what's going down in my life. This is what I'm feeling. This is like he touches on his past a bunch too, but like he's like, this is fucking real life.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
fucking tells it how it is. And you can tell with artists that do that is that they have timeless careers because they don't die out.
Oh yeah, fuck
Real
yeah.
shit will always
Well,
prevail.
What do you think of
That's right.
Token? I don't know what
Fucking
made
love
me think. I
Token.
don't know what made me think of that, but I was like,
Fucking
I gotta
love
ask him about
Token.
Token. Yeah,
Token's a good
Yeah.
Token's dope, man.
Fuck, bro, I can't believe I didn't even mention him. Bro,
Yeah.
I've been on Token for a year now, and like as soon as I started rapping, I was like, man, like look for artists like my own age, like figure out different people.
How old are you, by
like-
the way?
I'm
age?
21.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you and Minnie are the same age?
No, Minnie's like 23 or something. He's
Oh,
a
is
bit
he?
older than
Okay,
me.
okay.
Yeah, he's
Sorry.
still a young kid though, but yeah. So I was looking for a bunch of different artists, found Token, and I was like, man, like you can't like.
Oh,
There's nobody my
man.
age right now that compares with that, in my opinion.
Man, the first time I saw him was on Sway.
Yeah.
I don't know how old was he? He's like 17 years old or
17 or
something like that in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I saw it and I was like, cool. I think you might even show me, but someone showed me and I was like, cool, right on. Great
Yeah.
and everything, right? But then like once I found out that he was only whatever age, I was blown the fuck away. I
Yeah.
was like, what the
Nuts.
fuck? No
Yeah.
way. Like,
Yeah.
Flamingo.
what's that?
Mama said.
Yeah,
Mama said?
yeah.
Oh, see, I don't know. I'm so.
Couple
Eraser
tunes.
Okay, I'm so
Shavings,
bad.
that entire album is just fuck. See you later.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then he came out with Between Somewhere.
Yeah, and here
Killer.
Some, yeah.
He fucks with strange music and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Strange Music site.
Tech Nine.
that guy named Maze or whatever who like just got signed
I
recently.
was just gonna ask who just got signed. There was a fucking
Yeah.
I actually never know.
Yeah.
yeah,
never
there
heard
was
about
like a
that.
big thing. I don't know. I might have seen it on Instagram or something. There was like a
Yeah.
party or a concert or
Yeah.
something.
And they all did their thing.
That was yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's pretty hype. Fucking forgot to mention Hobson too.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I got,
That's where it is for me too. Like
did you watch our like last couple episodes?
No, I
No,
haven't. been able
okay.
to.
No, I'm not offended, but
All right, I guess.
No,
Shutting it down.
Yeah.
no. The only reason I say that though is because I mentioned a story about Hobson recently.
Okay.
This is a couple years ago, but I was me and my buddy had the day off. I think it was like raining or something. We were working in Barrie,
Yeah.
and shout out Barrie, Ontario.
Yeah, my girlfriend's from there.
Oh yeah.
Go Barry.
So we had the day off. It was raining or something. I forget,
Yeah.
but randomly, buddy's like, you know what, man? Like, you want to go to Cora's? And I was like, I've never been to Cora's.
Lit.
So he's like, we gotta
Cora's
go,
lit.
man. And we drove down the highway a bit, and we went to this Cora's, and it was just so funny because of the timing worked out so well.
Yeah.
But we're sitting at the table, and my buddy's sitting across from me or whatever. I'm like looking over, and I'm like, not only were they all like a group of like cool looking dudes, like they're like it was an eclectic group or whatever you
Yeah.
call it, or I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways,
You could tell
then
they
I
had
looked,
one,
yeah, I was
yeah.
like, man, I'm like, I think I know that guy, but I'm like, I don't like know him. Like I just recognize him, and I didn't have data on my phone, and I couldn't get on their Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So I texted this girl that I was with or whatever, and I texted her and was like, yo, I'm like, I think fucking Hobson is sitting behind my buddy, and like my buddy's
off,
looking at me. He goes,
man.
man, he's like, what are you looking at? He's like, stop. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm not defending you when this goes down, you know.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
stop
yeah,
staring
yeah,
at those
yeah.
people. And so she, I guess, got the hint and like looked it up on Google and sent me a picture of him.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god. And I stood up in the restaurant. I'm like, oh my god, that's Hobson. And I looked, and his group of friends and everybody was gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? And I looked, and I was gonna like chase them down, but they were just walking out of the restaurant. And I'm like, oh fuck it, I don't want to make a big scene.
Yeah,
And I like
yeah.
sit down, and everyone's like looking at me like. this
Who
guy.
the fuck
But-
is this guy?
But apparently
Yeah.
though, like the waitress told us that the cook went out and like took a picture with him and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So I imagine most of these people probably
Knew,
knew
yeah,
that there's something
yeah.
big going on.
For sure.
But yeah, I was like, I don't, and at the same time, I didn't want to just run out and be like, hey man, like
Yeah.
while you're doing normal people stuff and don't want to be bothered,
Yeah.
like can we talk about you being famous?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so
Yeah.
I didn't do that, but I definitely wanted to, yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. Whenever I meet a big name too, I'm just like, yo, like, I need information.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I want to get
I
to a
saw
point,
you
you know?
fucking pictures with
Merc-
Mercules
Merc and Golden.
BSP, man.
Bro,
yeah.
shout out to both of them.
Yeah,
Real
shout-
fucking
you
G's.
you were there?
Yeah, I was there. I
We
was at that
We
one.
must.
Yeah,
we
man.
were
I
there
I
too.
either messaged you or commented on your thing, and I was
Oh,
like, "Oh man, you
yeah.
were there, man." I didn't
Yeah.
know
How
because
did-
we were there
Were you
too.
meet and greet, or did you just get to
No, I
Meet
just
him
got
after?
to meet them
Oh,
after.
okay, so
Yeah.
that's what's up.
Yeah, I was
That's what's
very
up.
fortunate that they were nice enough to do that.
That was sick,
and then,
man.
Mhm.
Mercs
Yeah.
are Mercs are G.
Man,
Yeah.
Shout out Merc.
yeah,
Shout out
fucking
Merc
right.
and Golden BSP.
Yeah.
SDK.
But you know what was really cool, man? Well, not only did he go out and like hang out there and like chill with
It was
everybody
a
else,
thing,
Yeah.
but he went up on stage and basically like asked permission to the people who paid for
Like,
the meet and greet.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it was okay
Yeah.
that he like meets
Yeah.
everyone
Went out
else or
and-
whatever.
yeah.
And like I was almost gonna stop him and be like, hey man, like you don't have to fucking ask us. Like you
Yeah.
you run this show.
Yeah,
Like this is
this
like
is
this,
you.
yeah, exactly. So like but at the same time I could see how some people would be like kind of pissed off about it.
Yeah,
But it's like
because you
just-
paid
just
that
because-
money,
Yeah.
and it's
like
yeah.
you were allotted that time to go meet him,
Mhm.
but just because he happens to be hanging out at this bar after his concert
Yeah.
and people go, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
just because it
he's
happens
just
to
in
like
the public
yeah.
right now, you know. Like,
So in my mind, I'm like, whatever. I get how people would be mad, but I'm
Yeah.
like, well,
Yeah.
he's
he's got to live his life.
yeah,
too.
exactly.
He can't
Yeah,
just
he's not
go
gonna
and
hide
shut
in the
himself
corner.
out.
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
But he I'm sure you only took pictures with everybody, yeah? Or did he give you a signature?
I didn't ask for a
Yeah,
signature.
see, 'cause
no.
we got our choice of a CD.
Yeah.
To
Okay.
get it signed, you know.
Nice.
We
Hat.
got this a hat actually.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
That's
this
a
at
hype
Webby
hat.
actually.
Yeah.
This-
Okay.
this came
I
with
was
my,
I was at the Webby concert in Toronto the week before.
Oh no way! Oh
Yeah.
wait, I think I saw that on your Instagram too.
I
Yeah.
was there. That was a movie.
Yeah,
was a
no
good concert.
doubt,
I mean-
man. Especially in Toronto, man.
Oh,
God
hell
damn.
yeah.
Like
But
over
see-
900 people.
See, I
Insane.
did the fucking all access or whatever.
Okay.
So I like was
Yeah.
chilling with him and shit before the
Yeah.
show and stuff. And then you get a $30 credit at his fucking
At FM.
Merch
at his
table.
merch or
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
So I just went over and was like, whatever, just give me a hat. Because it was
Yeah.
$30 for the hat. So
Yeah.
like, whatever, just give me a hat.
Love hats.
But yeah, so we got to chill with him after or before the show, and then like they put us, while his like tour support was on, they put us backstage with him,
Okay.
and like he kind of just chilled out.
Yeah.
He was drinking fucking Jamesons,
Yeah,
and like
he's a
he had
Jameson.
the whole every time I saw him, he had a Red Bull in his hand.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it was the same one. I don't know.
Gotta get that energy out.
But yeah, seriously. But no, and he was like two different people whenever we saw him before the show, whenever we saw him after.
Yeah.
Or not after, but whenever we saw him backstage.
Yeah.
So like at first we were all hanging out at the bar. There's no one else in the place. It was like sound check, like no one's allowed in except for
Yeah.
us and him.
Yeah.
So we were chilling and fucking he signed some shit for us and like he did a little thing for us and like he was chilling. He was just dressed like normal, whatever,
Doing
kind of
his thing,
colorful
yeah.
and shit and
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
And was like, yeah, what's up, everybody? Like, he was totally cool.
Yeah.
But then, whenever we were backstage, not that he wasn't cool backstage, but he was all black, sunglasses on, and
Yeah.
just like,
In his own zone.
yeah, like he just had his
getting
hands in his
hype.
like hoodie pocket and stuff.
Yeah.
At one point, he was like on his phone and
Yeah.
shit, and like he was
Yeah.
telling us stories and stuff, but you could tell like he was like now like in go mode.
Yeah.
And it was funny because,
That's
like I
sick.
said before, he was like maybe not colorful, but just not all black.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
now he's
yeah.
like all black, sunglasses on, bottle of Jameson, and he's like ready to go.
In.
So
Yeah.
it was cool seeing
Yeah,
all that shit,
for
you know.
sure. That's a
Um,
zone, man. That's.
But
that's-
yeah, no. So that was cool, and then we went to the Mercules, and we did the meet and greet with that too
Yeah.
as well, right?
Yeah.
But no, it was
Sick.
crazy because, like I said, I saw the picture of you and was like, man, I'm like, fucking, we were
As
there,
if,
like
yeah.
shit, man. And I
Fuck.
knew I knew of you before that, right?
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
knew that like I would have recognized you. I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck,
for
as if
sure,
I didn't
yeah,
see him,
yeah,
like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, man. It was funny too. Like I was gonna be going to that concert with a buddy, but he bailed out. So like that entire night, I was just kind of like chilling myself. I was like, it was good though. I was nice and level. Had a bunch of drinks. I was like, this is like my time to like enjoy and see what a concert's like in a like venue that like, hey, maybe in 10 years I might be here doing a show like
Yeah,
doing shit
right.
like that, you know,
Yeah,
which
fuck
would
yeah.
be insane. So
27 clubs a sick joint.
yeah, pretty nice spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they had good sound.
Yeah,
The one
really
thing
good
I
shit.
didn't like, and I noticed this at the
Chad.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, someone help me. Yeah, I noticed this at Shad and then at Mercules as well. It's like they have like the smoke machine or some shit.
Yeah.
But then they have like a bunch of LED lights behind the stage or behind the people on the stage, so
Yeah.
shining towards everyone.
Yeah.
So then it just becomes this like,
Screen.
yeah. So if it's
of
like
silhouettes.
red light, like because the lights change colors, right? So if it's
Yeah.
all red, then it's just like red, cloudy fucking
Yeah.
scene with all these silhouettes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Okay.
I just got a
so,
real
like,
sick picture of Shad. Like
it
that.
well, and that's the thing. I was just gonna say I didn't really like it watching it because I'm like I can't really see him. And the odd time there'd be a thing on his face whenever he was like talking and shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I didn't really like it because I'm like can't really see them and stuff. But it made for cool pictures because it's
Yeah.
like or like videos and stuff too. Because
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, yeah.
it didn't even matter if it was focused. You just need to see the pink or the green or the whatever, and then the silhouette.
Yeah.
So like it was cool that way, but and it's not that I'm like disgruntled or like would not go there because of it.
Yeah.
But I did notice that.
Yeah,
But I
put
think it's
on a
just because
show.
they're like powerful lights.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
No.
both shows were awesome that we saw there though.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the Corday show too. Ended
Corday?
up YB and
Oh
Corday.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
He
yeah.
was
Sorry.
there
Yeah.
the 24th or whatever. I was gonna go to that one.
That
as
was
well.
at 27 Club.
I don't know
Oh,
if it was
okay.
27.
Okay,
It was
okay.
downtown though. And like, cool little thing about that is that this one guy on Instagram that I've kind of like connected with now, named Lil Def. I don't know if you guys have heard of him.
No.
He's this guy from the Arctic doing his own thing, like
No way. No.
kind
way.
of new
That's
wave vibe
sick.
on him, and like he's got really nice like fucking his fashion skills. He's got fashion.
Oh,
The
yeah,
guy
he's
knows his
dripping?
shit. Shout out to Lil Def.
Let me get him.
And
Yeah.
and yeah, so he was an opener for Corday. And I wanted to go to that show so I could like finally meet this guy in person or like talk the shit, like see what's up. Yeah, that one. Yeah. And yeah, it was kind of interesting to see that like people that I connected with when they were still like starting out, like grabbing their clout and like like their signature kind of flow and like figuring out what they're doing. Someone that I met doing that is already doing a show with YB and Corday.
Yeah,
Like big fucking name
That's
about
big
to
things.
kick off his world tour and shit.
Yeah.
Like insane stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now look at you opening for Mr.
Now
Jones.
opening
Mr.
for
Jones.
Mr. Jones,
Do you see what?
which is
did,
gonna be sick. Like it's
Yeah.
still surreal to me.
Do you see?
Yeah.
He got in that accident on his tour.
Oh no.
No, he, like a couple weeks ago or whatever.
Yeah,
He,
that's
Okay.
a few weeks ago.
yeah,
now.
he was because
Maybe
he's on
a
a
month.
tour right now.
Out in
I think
Newfoundland.
it's like
Yeah.
84
Newfoundland.
days or something like that.
Yeah, it's a
And,
lot. It's
long-
Yeah,
ridiculous.
man. And he's adding fucking dates to it. But
Okay.
so yeah, he I think he was on his way from like Windsor to Toronto or London to Toronto or something like that. And yeah, he I think someone rear-ended him and they shot
Oh,
across the
shit,
highway
eh?
and they went into the barrier.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, that's never fun, man. I'm fortunate enough, knock on wood, to get never be in a car accident yet, but like the statistics of that shit happening is ridiculous. So like it's sketchy that it can happen to anyone, you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crazies out there on the roads.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes.
No kidding.
Indeed.
No kidding.
Take the train, y'all.
Yeah. Is the train functional yet?
I
No.
saw it going
No.
by.
No, I don't
I was
think
at
so.
Minnie's last weekend and I saw it going
Yeah.
by.
So it's moving down
but
there.
it is going. But the thing is they had it going just to test it and shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I didn't see anything about this on the on the internet or anything.
Yeah.
I didn't really like go out of my way to Google it. But
Yeah.
my brother said that there was an accident and like derailed or something
Already?
at some point. Yeah, and he was like, man, he's like, there's still like. You know what I mean? Like
Still
it hasn't
problems with
even
it,
been like
yeah.
it hasn't even been like okay, like put people on it,
Yeah.
and it's like
2 years past
crashing and
date.
stuff, and like yeah, exactly, like it's been so long,
Yeah.
and they're just putting so much money into it, right?
I was walking down by the War Museum and like I saw the train going there as well, and I was thinking to myself, because I always, whenever I'm alone, I like to think about a bar or two and like figure it out. And I was there, it's like, the train is on the track, but I ain't on the train. What the fuck is going on, man? I ain't playing all that shit. Like I was like going on that vibe, and I was like, why the fuck am I not on the train yet? You know, like this shit has fucking been. They were like 2017. Now it's a different date, and it's like, what's going on?
On track 2017 or whatever.
Yeah, like I
on
saw that
rail or
shit.
something.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
Crazy,
Yeah.
crazy.
Don't listen to your headphones on the train tracks, though.
No,
I remember my parents always used to tell me that whenever I was younger.
yeah, don't
get
risk
run over
it.
by a train, man.
You know, done.
But
No
I
more
think I'd
headphones. No
feel
more
it.
head.
Yeah.
we used to fuck around with shit on the tracks, man. Like we used to like throw big shit on the tracks.
Yeah,
like
yeah, rock.
it's like we used to put like
couches.
yeah, put things. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I know.
probably not the
Yeah,
best.
I
to
mean, we're
admit to
probably past
crimes.
the statute of limitations on that one.
Yeah.
But no, like like the railroad ties, like the big like wooden fucking things underneath the tracks or whatever.
Yeah.
So like we had one of those, but it was like a big one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like we used to put all kinds of shit, but this is just one example that was pretty extreme. But we had like a fucking tractor tire too.
Oh no.
And so we put the here's the tracks,
Bud.
and we put the tractor tire up like this. But on the other side of the tractor tire, we like jam the fucking big
No
log
way.
into like the tracks and push it up against the tire, so it's gonna like.
Oh my god.
And here's the thing: is that was stupid because like
Dangerous.
I mean, chances are the train is light, heavy enough, and big enough power to like bust through that.
Yeah.
But if it like caught the right way, or if like whatever,
yeah.
derail the train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could like hurt people and like kill people and like whatever. And we like sat around there. Like there's a little place you could like. It was like a burnt down building, so it was
Yeah.
just like the loading dock. So we'd go
Okay.
and chill in there and skateboard and smoke weed. And so we were like waiting for something to happen, right? And so like we might have even hurt ourselves. But here's the kicker: is it was like a block from my house.
Oh shit!
So
So that would have smashed.
so I mean,
homes.
like, and like I said, the train's obviously big enough to like break.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
that's a
could do
big
things.
log, but
Yeah.
like,
No trains ever derailed or no one ever got hurt. So
No.
I think
no,
you're-
exactly. Yeah.
There's no crimes
It
under your
could've-
name yet.
Yeah, true. Yeah, yeah. I guess we really didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah. We're fine. We're
Yeah.
just kids. We're playing. Yeah, no, that's So fucking Mayor Jim Watson, not shout out to you because you still haven't fucking put up the train.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking put up the
Fuck
train.
you doing? Jeez.
No shout
You're
out.
a cool guy, but like, fuck you. At the same time, I gotta get to you, Ottawa, from Orleans somehow. Ugh,
That's right.
yeah.
Even the traffic,
Ugh.
that fourth lane too.
Oh man,
That
I'm
needs
stuck in
to
that
be
shit every
finished.
day.
Yeah, those bears.
Come
eh?
on, Ottawa.
Brutal.
Yeah, fucking
Figure it out.
Let's get it together.
Transit needs to work. That's actually in my fucking in one of the songs I'm gonna record for my set. Is like hit the transit, but pronounce it like it's transition. Still take the transit, but I think that the shitty transit is dumb. And then I go on for a little bit
Yeah,
more.
nice.
Yeah. So that one's gonna be fun. But yeah, man. Fuck.
They're all fun.
That's right.
Yes,
Love
sir.
hipping and hopping.
The bipping and the bopping.
Hipping and
The
Hipping and
B
the-
Rabbit Show. That's what it is.
hells yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's up?
Where are we at?
About 40 minutes in.
Okay.
So I mean, like, let's sell your tickets.
so-
Yeah.
This is what they look like.
I
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna
brought
show
it,
you.
yeah.
Oh wait, I guess they won't see us till after the show. We
That's
can't sell
true.
our tickets on here.
I won't do that then. Never mind.
Yeah.
Buy a time machine.
Yeah.
Find the tickets.
Go back.
Come to
We
our
can make-
show.
Make a lot, or
Pre-recorded, just so y'all know.
Yeah.
can make a video.
Aye.
Gang.
So you,
Pick it again.
I don't think we're smoking enough weed. I think that's the problem.
so are you in school or you just?
I
work?
am.
Yeah, you do school.
Oh
yeah.
shit! What are you doing?
play
So
sports?
I do both of those things, and I work,
One at
and
a
I do
time.
hip hop.
There you go.
God
so
damn. Nah.
What are you in school
Um,
for?
Yeah, so I go to school for psychology at U Ottawa.
Oh.
So I'm a thinker. Oh, Psyche has some meaning
Makes
behind it.
sense. Yeah.
And then the story of Cupid and Psyche, and
you just
then
got smarter in my mind.
we tie it all
Yeah.
together. Yeah, meaning behind everything except for the freestyles where I mention booty. Then I'm just thinking about booty, and that's the only meaning.
Yeah. Oh
No,
man.
but yeah, so going into my fourth year of undergrad, and then so I'm actually doing an honors thesis with that. Hopefully gonna be working a little bit of sports psychology and music psychology, kind of combine them and do a meta-analysis of things. And then after undergrad, my hope is to go to the clinical program at U Ottawa, and then maybe start out in a hospital at some point, and then gradually move into sports psychology because I really like.
Okay.
Yeah, I've always had a love for sports, so I play rugby.
Yeah.
I mentioned that to you guys before.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I play rugby, and the big thing that I want to do right now is because athletes are all physically like near the same caliber.
Yeah.
But the thing that wins the game is the mental preparation.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And the dealing with pressure and kind of being able to get
And
yourself
not
in
being
that slow.
scared.
Not
Especially in.
not being a little bitch.
Yeah, I was gonna say especially in fucking in rugby. Man. Like, God,
Yeah. So the big thing about that is gonna be like my future goal is to be a sports psychologist, and I'll
Hey,
figure out.
yo, Malcolm in the
figure out
house.
that. Hey, hello.
What's
What's good?
Everything good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Yeah.
What it do? What it
So
do?
Everything going well?
That's sick.
Smashing
Hell
shit.
yeah.
And yeah, so rugby. I got a rugby game tomorrow. That's my shit. Tomorrow is last Saturday, but also tomorrow next Saturday. So Let me just confuse all of you.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I'm
they get it by
playing
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Pre-recorded.
Yeah,
Rugby's quite the fucking game, though. I mean, like,
it is.
no pads and shit.
No pads.
I mean, I used to play football, and
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine without pads or a helmet or like.
Yeah, so I actually in grade 9 I not dislocated, I separated my shoulder. And
that's
like my
painful.
brothers have like
That's very common, eh?
dislocated
With
knees and stuff.
rugby,
Yeah. All that shit. So yeah, dangerous, but like only if you don't know what you're doing kind of.
Yeah.
Like when I did that I was young and inexperienced and the guy I hit was a really big guy and I was
Yeah.
a really small guy.
so you hit the wall.
That doesn't equal.
Have you ever seen? I think it's called Australian football.
Yeah, bro.
whatever.
Aussie rules is insane.
I saw like it was like a documentary on this. I think it was on a specific. It was either on a specific guy or it was a
Mhm.
specific team.
Yeah.
And it was very like fucking aggressive, but
Yeah.
no, but they were
They
interviewing
like
different
punch
guys.
each other, and
Yeah.
that's legal. It's
And,
so whack.
and they're talking about
It's
like
crazy.
injuries and stuff. Like, oh yeah, like do you have any injuries or whatever? And like they show this one guy, and he's like this and this
Yeah.
and this and this, and then they cut to another guy, and he's like says a
And
few
this, and
things
this,
or whatever.
and
Then it
this,
goes to
and
another guy, he says a few things. Then it goes back to the first guy, and
Yeah,
he's still
he's
naming
still
stuff.
listing his shit.
And he ends up showing up like 3 or 4 times in the like
In the
people listing
documentary.
shit.
Yeah.
And like when they're listing all their fucking things, so I was like, holy fuck, man! And like he like separated his shoulder
Yeah.
like multiple times
So
and
common.
stuff, and like
Yeah.
that's so crazy,
No,
man.
it's
I was watching
brutal.
that, going, oh my god. man,
Yeah,
like,
these
what-
guys are wild. They're
I mean,
wild.
it's very much similar though, right?
No. Like similar, they got a ball that looks the same,
Oh, okay.
and then like everything else about it is
Like the
just
field's not like the.
nah. They play on an oval field.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yo, they're
Oh,
whack.
okay. Like I said,
They're
I watched this documentary, but
Don't worry.
I don't
about it.
remember.
I don't even pay attention to it much
Mhm.
either. All I know is that they're psychopaths and they gang up together and then they smoke other people
well, if you think about
and
it,
give them a ball to make it legal.
Australia was originally where they like sent all the criminals and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that. So they were probably like
It makes
playing rugby or
yeah.
something or like whatever, football or whatever, and
Yeah.
they just put it all together. And
Some
they're like,
guy
all
was
right,
probably like,
we're all
"Fuck this
murderers,"
shit,"
like, yeah.
like gangs everybody up, bro. Man, it's really the fucking. I would play it like once to be like, oh yeah, I played it with like a team, and then I would never play it again because I don't want to get punched in the face. I got punched in the
Yeah.
face recently.
Yeah,
It's
I've
not
seen
fun.
the pictures of that.
Yeah, that's
it's
crazy.
not
Yeah,
fun.
this is the fucking moneymaker, the fucking the maiden slayer.
Yes, sir. I got 2 scars on my right eye. I don't want no more
I saw
scars
that,
on my
man,
right
yeah.
eye. Fuck. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, no, that shit's fucking. That's big. That's a big sport.
That's what's up with you.
That's what's up with
How long
me.
you been playing fucking rugby though? Is that like something you played as a kid?
Yeah, I actually almost did national shit, but I was
No way.
too lazy to be like great.
Yeah, I could have been in the NHL, but I was
Yeah,
super lazy
exactly.
and smoked weed.
No,
No.
so yeah, like I played provincial for like 4 or 5 years, and then got invited to a national camp and did
Nice.
that. But like the guys there, they're fucking athletes. Like they're good
Yeah,
athletes.
like they
I'm
train
like
to
mediocre.
train and shit.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah. They love working out. I don't love working out.
Yeah, yeah.
I love playing rugby because I get to hit people and then go drink with buddies after.
Yeah, see, that's like me. Whenever I
But
played
yeah.
hockey and shit, like I was like, I would go to practice and I would skate and do what I was told to do at
Yeah.
practice, and I would go out to games and I would do what I was supposed to do
Yeah.
or whatever, or try to do what I was supposed to do. But like, I knew guys that are like going out and like putting weights in backpacks and running up
Yeah.
and down the sliding hill
Yeah.
at the fucking arena and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. And
yeah.
like, you know, like just stuff like that. And like, I'm not doing that. Like, I might
Nope.
go to the outdoor ice or something like that. Like, maybe
Yeah, and chill
not
out
anymore.
there.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I do that now, but back then, like, yeah, I would still go out and skate and like have fun, but whatever. But like, I wasn't like training to be a hockey player unless I
No.
was at practice or at a
Yeah.
game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people like, yeah, they're out there
That
like,
do the extra work.
yeah,
And that's kind of so I
kind of
used to
separates
play.
them, I guess.
Yeah, I used to play rugby. Hockey as well.
Okay,
I did-
where'd you play on the ice?
I was defense for a lot of my. It was house league, so it was
Me
like,
too. Yeah.
So I played defense, and then like my last couple years, I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna play forward, and I went center, so that was fun.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
See, I played. I think I was right wing whenever I was like young.
I was right.
Mhm.
But then I became a goalie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a
I
goalie
could
for a
see
long
it.
time, man.
Yeah.
I actually fucking like loved that. Like
Yeah.
fucking still people, man. I'll be like, yeah, I play goalie or whatever. They're like, oh, you're one of those sick cunts.
Yeah.
And
You're
I'm like,
crazy in the
honestly, man,
brain,
like,
bro.
I don't know. Like you see a
You're a
puck
Joe
coming straight at
man.
your head, and like some people would like catch it or like
Yeah.
hit it with their chest or whatever. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Bah, fuck you, puck. Yeah. Yeah,
Hockey's so
no, I
much
get
fun,
you on
man.
that. So yeah, that's the thing. I'm actually leading into something here.
Sorry,
Check it.
yeah.
No worries. So like with hockey, I was like, man, like I'm Canadian. This is great. I'm gonna play hockey and I'm gonna do really good. Tried out for house league or tried out for competitive like a couple years in a
Yeah.
row and didn't make it. And that's when I kind of realized I was like, okay, fuck hockey. And then I was like, I went into baseball pretty heavily.
oh nice.
And I did actually a couple years of rep B baseball, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Maybe I'll do this. And then I was like, it's rep B. Like, fuck it. I'm not going to put in the extra work for that. Then rugby happened. I did my whole rugby thing. Like I explained, I went almost to the national level. And then now, like, I'm playing university level rugby, and, like, that's good for me. That's, like, I love this shit. Like, I'm still training, keeping myself fit, but, like, I'm not trying to go, like, national anymore.
Yeah.
And then all this has led to the point where I'm like, these are things that, like, I'm a jack of the trade at, but now I'm coming into rapping, and I understand that it's a long road to get to, like, a big, like, name in rap. So I'm just, like, working at it piece by piece, and, like, if someone's like, oh, you're not gonna make it, I'm gonna be like, fuck you, you're part
Yeah.
of the road, you know?
We got a solid foundation too, though,
Mhm,
man. Like I feel
exactly.
that
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Straight
That's
up.
something you're already working with something, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So you're not starting
Yeah.
at the bottom. No. You know what I mean, though? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you already
Yeah.
got that talent a bit.
Fair enough.
And like I say, you got I noticed a few different, like, there was the one I mentioned specifically where you said, I don't remember, but there was a few words, and they might not have been like big words. I said big words, but they might not have been big words. It
Yeah.
was just that they were like multis
Syllabic.
and like,
Yeah.
and like exactly. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very, very good. So I just mean you're already like on the right fucking track, you know?
Yeah. So all the influences. I have a couple friends that have taught me like some good shit to get my basis good. And that's the thing. Like you gotta reach out to different people. You learn from different people. And you get this shit. And like I love that. That's what I love about hip hop. Is like it's a community thing. Like I wouldn't be here if I wasn't rapping. So like this is fun shit. Like,
True that, man.
this is a whole nother story that I have now because I rap, and it's brought me new friends for one, and I hope y'all.
Yeah, fuck
We
yeah,
friends?
man.
We're
Welcome
good?
to the
Yeah.
gang. Welcome to the
All right,
gang,
lit.
yo.
Gang. All right.
Spaghetti gang.
Yeah, you know. And yeah, so it's all great to be kind of like brought in by this thing that we all do. You know?
Yeah, man, fucking right, and that's what it's all about too, man. Is that community feeling, you know,
Yeah.
like everybody's like related in some way, right?
Totally.
Oh, yeah, well, you got any bars you want to sign off with?
Shit, should I give you guys the taste of the acapella? Should I? You know what? I'll give you the hook of the acapella that I'm gonna be performing, for the show. How about that?
All right,
You
yes,
heard
sir.
it good here first.
Alright.
Maybe after, though.
Hmm?
Just to confuse y'all one more
Okay,
time.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, wait, hold on.
Back to the
Alright.
future.
Let me just get in my zone here. Alright. The modern day philosopher is just a rap artist with a pen and a pad, concerned with the trends and the fads, appealing to fans only to spit the real shit at the end of the rap. But that isn't so bad, cause you see, I'm in a position where I could have made poor life decisions but didn't, and ended up a slave to the system. So come on and slap on the shackles, I won't give you no hassle. I was told I'd be king, but where the fuck is my castle?
Oh, sick
Yeah.
bars.
So
Hell
so
yeah.
that's the little hook I'm gonna be putting in for the show.
Fucking
Hell yeah,
right, man. I
yeah.
loved it.
That's dope.
That's sick, man.
Well,
All right, new Psych-E. Check them out. You know where to find them.
out.
Instagram, all that shit, whatever.
Yes, sir.
New Psych, the new Psych-E.
The new Psych-E.
God damn.
Yeah, get that shit.
At a
lads.
theater near you.
Yeah. Bourbon Room next week,
Bourbon
aka
Room,
last
get
night.
there. Yeah.
All right. I'm Styles the Prophet.
This is B Show.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
Peace.
Peace out.
Peace.
Gang, gang.